Fox Business. Opportunity. Pure and simple.
Gerber is back with the CEO of Gerber Entertainment and the young entrepreneur columnist for Entrepreneur Magazine. It is time now for Selling It, where entrepreneurs get advice on how to grow their products or their businesses. This week, Jill Donenfeld is the founder of Dishes Dish, which offers a unique service for the busy family, and she's looking at ways to get noticed.
I would suggest trying to find ways to empower people who are referring your business. I think that you have to establish yourself as the niche expert. You are the columnista. You are the person who is going to sell through, to your audience. The queen of columnista.
Brian has written in, I launched financeanswers.com in September and used Facebook and Twitter to advertise. So how do you know when it's time to hire a marketing firm and take your brand to the next level? Absolutely. If you're thinking about going out for help, you really have to think about part-time somebody.
Well, I'm more of a bootstrap fan. I mean, I personally believe that, there's always more market share to be had, and there's always more ways to get that market share. So the first thing before you consider some kind of outside help, I would first say, you obviously have Facebook and Twitter, but, you need to expand your platforms and make it more about your media. Remember, content is king. At the end of the day, you need to push your message to the masses in every way you have at your disposal. Guest blogging, going to forums, finding different databases and email databases and such that you can get new users to come and try your service through strategic partnerships and other ways of finding new audiences.
My girlfriend, more so than I, is an artist, and she creates characters that have sort of bios, and they have a cartoon pop feel to them. And we're trying to figure out how to really build a brand. We were thinking we could do T-shirts or we could do book bags, but we don't want to spend a super amount of money at first to really start this company. So what's the best way to really approach it is my question.
I would suggest first trying to identify your audience. See where you can identify the target niches that they live in, what they read, what they want to be a part of, and find ways to get them to see your product, to identify, to work with, to basically live with your brand, and that'll kind of come naturally. Then you could talk about the websites and what the collateral materials and all of the T-shirt ideas are, but really before you kind of figure out where the revenue generating opportunities are, figure out how first to gain traction, because without traction you really don't have a brand.
Okay, so it's less about outputting a lot of money to try to get all this product and more about building a buzz and doing some fun things to create marketing and all that kind of stuff.
You don't really know what your business plan is until you know what the market you're targeting is, and if they feel that your product is something they want to make and be part of their lives. So first, I would say find your audience, go to the online forums, go to various touch points that you can get to that audience and make them kind of respond to you.
I would love to open my own consulting firm one day, specifically in development, and I'd love to know right now, especially in the current economic crisis we're in, how I could go about raising funds.
Young entrepreneurs have so many resources, especially right now. You're in the prime location as well as the best time of your life. You're in a college scenario where you've got tons of contacts immediately available to you. You've got professors, you've got advisors, you've got fellow students, their families, their friends, their network, etc. You have the ability to just, pound the pavement, get those clients, like Don was saying, use that to fund your initiatives and really, find ways to get everything started on your own time, on your own dime.
You have to prove, and if you're going to present yourself as an expert and build a business based on it, you have to show people that you are an expert. And that's really building your... Right, that's really building your own brand.
I tell a lot of consultants as well, you want to be your own media syndicator. It's very important, especially in today's information age, that you control your own content, you control your own message, and you syndicate that to various different areas that it's going to get noticed. There's great services today other than your Facebooks and your Twitters. You have tons of guest blogging opportunities on the internet, people starving for great free content in exchange for credibility. And I would also say to use a great service, it's called ping.fm. It's a website that allows you to syndicate your message to all different types of social media networks across the internet to always stay in touch with your demographic.
I want to thank our panel, Glenn Archer, the CEO of LHD Vending Systems, and Leon Lakin. Both of you, thank you so much. Don Rainey, a general partner at GrowTech Ventures, Jeff Sloan, co-founder of Startup Nation, and Scott Gerber, CEO of Gerber Entertainment and Entrepreneur Magazine. And thank you for watching us and listening on SiriusXM.